Hello and welcome back to Three Houses, Silver Snow, Ashen Wolves. We are about to do Chapter 16, but first we got one more support. We are just about done with these. I think there's one more that I don't have with, I don't know, Linhart maybe, but just about done anyway.
All right, Yurikins, isn't it about time you let go of this grudge? I'm sorry I dragged you out onto the stage, but I can't believe you're still holding it against me.
I bear no grudge.
Then why do you get this stony look and face the other way anytime you catch a glimpse of me?
Oh, Ladybird. Truth be told, when I see you, it reminds me of my own self-loathing.
Well, that's not very nice.
Huh. I didn't know you were carrying something like that.
You rose up from your hardships and became the lead singer for a prestigious opera, all on your own, while I made my way through the world by licking the boots of wretched nobles, watching you on stage from the sidelines. It wasn't until recently that I felt a real sense of accomplishment in my life. But recalling that first pivotal moment when I saw you on stage, you were brilliant. You shone like nothing I'd ever seen. Whenever I see you, Ladybird, I'm reminded of that moment. And in that moment, I had never felt so filthy and unlovable in all my life.
That's why you don't like singing? There's got to be more to it than that.
Back then, the Imperial capital was swarming with disgusting nobles, all of them vying for your attention, for the love of the Dorothea. Many were willing to compromise with an inferior substitute. If they couldn't have you, perhaps someone else was capable of singing just as sweetly.
You do what you must to chase your dreams. You say it left you filthy and unlovable, but my life didn't leave me unscathed either. There's not much love left in what I do. There was once, of course. As a child, I lived for singing. No matter how hard times got, I always had that. I counted myself so lucky to have met Manuela and joined the opera, but the more I sang for a living, the less certain I was that I loved it anymore.
You're a tricky one to assess. I can't tell if you're too wise or too naive for your own good. Whether or not your heart's in it now, you certainly didn't appear to hate it back then. I'd never seen you beam so brightly, as you did when you helped me train for the performance.
You might be onto something. I felt genuinely happy in that moment.
You just lost your spark for singing. Nothing more. It's how I feel about it in a way. How about this? Why not join an opera that doesn't have dealings with nobles?
That's a great idea, actually. We'll start something new together, you and me.
I don't know about all that now.
The world is full of people who fell through the cracks just like us. We'll take them in whenever we can and aim to become Fodlan's premier
But then you will be
opera
dealing
company.
with nobles.
I can't remember the last time I was this fired up. Though, we'll have to table it until after the war.
Huh. Our own one-of-a-kind traveling opera. You know, that does sound fairly thrilling. I've no doubts it could help deepen our pockets.
Leave it to you to take all the romance out of it. But I know you're an idealist deep down.
Takes one to know one. I must say, I do enjoy seeing your mischievous side at work.
I'll take that as a compliment. I could say the same for you, too. It's exactly why I'm comfortable sharing this stream with you.
Okay, I need to know something. How old is Dorothea? She's 24 now, which means she was 19 before the time skip, which means she joined the academy at 19 or 18. I don't really know if it tracks like the progression of ages like across the months or whatever, but either way. So when he was saying like, oh, back in the day, all those people all wanted the, you know, Dorothea, like how old was she even? Like 16? Like younger? Ugh. Okay, well, anyway. Oh, I guess I should go get my preps loaded, so I'll be right back. Alrighty, here we are. Chapter 16, The Great Bridge Coup. And this is another defeat multiple bosses chapter. However, not all of them start on the map. We have this general up here who would be Ferdinand on another route. We have Ladislava, and then we have Lorenz is going to show up here, and Acheron is going to show up over hereabouts. There's a bunch of different like zones that trigger events on this map, which I'm going to be playing around as well. So yeah, it's a actually pretty interesting map. Oh, I guess I just realized I did not consider whether I wanted to try to get this talisman. There's a talisman in this chest. There is a critical ring in this chest. And I'm realizing I did not stop to consider whether I wanted to try to get this talisman. The last time I did this, I didn't. And part of the reason is because... So this fort area here is guarded by like these 4 enemies that are surrounded by it. And while they're still here, if you get close enough to them, they will start triggering a series of reinforcements that show up here in our ambush spawns. It's like an alternating like archer cavalier pair or something like that. So put a lot of my units, if I put them too close to the archer, will get killed, which makes going down here and getting this thing harder, given the way that I play the chapter, which is I don't bother to actually like capture this area, I just sort of ignore it. And I would need to give somebody a chest key because Byleth is going to be going off this way. So, I mean, I don't know how much I care about having a talisman. It's certainly not like the most important item ever. I wouldn't mind. If I were going to get one, or if I were going to get down there, I'm not really sure who would be able to get there. I guess. Yeah, I could give the chest key to like, well, you can see Constance is about to get some speed carrots. Her speed is actually like getting pretty good as it is. So like Violet's speed continues to be like good enough that I don't really need to invest further in it specifically. Although, I mean, at some point we'll run into another chapter with like assassins and sword masters, blah blah blah, and then we'll have to like see whether her speed is still like gonna outpace whatever we're running into. But for now, she's fast enough. Like she doesn't even need darting blow equipped. She just like is fine with her without it. Oh, but that does remind me, I might as well prepare for maybe doing this turn, which is get out chest key, and we might as well also this away and get out those. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, so I don't feel... I guess I don't feel a need to hold on to all of my speed boosters for Byleth. I mean, like, Byleth is the one who can... You know, if we need to double somebody fast, it's gonna have to be Byleth. So there's like a little bit of risk there that like we run into something. But generally the bosses are not in the classes that are like super duper fast. So kill boss scenarios, it generally doesn't matter. And then otherwise, like, you know, then if you end up having to like route all those fast enemies or something like that, then you like that's a sort of a different type of problem generally. And being able to double with a specific character isn't as important. Also, just having Constance be able to double seems really good, so I'm gonna do that. Anyway, in fact, I might as well go ahead and doop, 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 I do still have Spirit Dust from last chapter as well as one more Speed Carrot left. I don't need those right now. I was considering giving the Spirit Dust to one of Happy or Flame to like boost their rescue / warp / fortify range, but it turns out that they're not at a point where that would actually happen. If Happy gets one more magic and I give her the Spirit Dust, then her range goes up by 1, but she'd have to get the magic first. So I'm gonna just hang on to that, like, in case, you know, depending on how they level, maybe I will want to give it to whoever is gonna reach that threshold first. Anyway, so I don't see any harm, at least, in giving a chest key maybe to each of Constance and Seteth, and then they can potentially trade it to somebody else. So, like, Flane and Happy are definitely going to be moving off this way. I mean, Constance is too, but she's going to swing down this way for a little while, so I think what I'm going to do is that. So let's give you a chest key. Seteth doesn't need all of these weapons anyway. I think Silver Axe is probably... I don't know. Doesn't need most of them, probably. You can also buy another chest key and give it to... Give one to Flame. We can give one to Happy. Give one to Linhart. Like, I don't really need all of this on Balthus, so we can give one to him. We can give one to everyone. Maybe not Yuri. Let's do that.
Well,
Thank you. Let's buy... Got money coming out of my ears anyway, so...
thanks a bunch. Come back.
It's fine if I have a few extra of these that I never use. Okay, you get one. You get one. You get one. And I didn't give one to Balthus. It's fine. I've got a lot of them. Okay, so I actually am not using Stride this chapter, which is probably a mistake. Like, I could probably do better things if I did use Stride, but I want all of my units to have other... Well, I guess I could give Stride to Linhart. Maybe... You know what? I might as well. Maybe I'll find an opportunity where I'd rather Stride than Dance. And it doesn't matter otherwise what his battalion is, really, so... Why not? Okay. Let's go.
That symbol. It's an enemy raid. Send a messenger to Acheron immediately.
That is
Yep.
Ladislava.
Okay. So, the thing that we're trying to do at the beginning here is stay out of... There's like a box that's like... Well, okay, first of all, there's a region that comes... I'm not going to draw this exactly, but basically like down here, and then... No, it's further down, and then across... No, wait, I don't know. It's like this. Something like that. Basically, there's a region that cuts across like this that's going to trigger Acheron to show up at the end of the turn. And he'll show up over here with 2 or 3 units down here. I guess it's 4 units including him down here, and then another 3 up here. And then there's also a region, there's like a big region around this fortress that triggers reinforcements coming out of the fortress. As well as a guy who mans this ballista over here. And then in addition to that, there's an area like around these 2 rows as well as these 2 columns that also triggers the reinforcements from the fortress, but not the ballista. I don't want to trigger any of that at the beginning, so I'm going to kind of play around that range. So I'm going to start off having Flane come down and take this guy out. with the Caduceus staff to help, and then we're gonna trade for it with Happy. Equip that. And take this guy out. And we're gonna put Yuri into this guy's range to bait him up. And I guess we don't technically have to do this, but we're gonna get some XP for it. And Constance.
Sunshine.
Let's see. So I want Shamir to be over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Constance is going to rescue Shamir. And then she gonna head over this way. There's an enemy over here. I'm not totally sure if I can do this the way I want, but what I want to be able to do is like come down, hit this guy, come back up, get danced by Linhardt, and then come down and hit another guy who's around here, and then go off to the left. The thing I'm not sure about is whether I might have to attack the closer guy first, because Linhardt won't be able to get there, because Linhardt's going to have to go over to the left to help Byleth get over this way where she's going. I suppose I could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 8. So if Linhardt goes here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5. You can get pretty far over there anyway. Yeah, okay, well, either way. So
Let's clean up.
Saying I'm gonna have Shamir take this guy out.
Keep going.
And Ulthus just gonna come chill.
Guide me well.
Seteth. Gonna rally Yuri. Stay at a range of that archer. And then
I'm awake.
What's my strategy?
Check this again. We want to go here so that we can lure these two enemies out and kill this one. So we're here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Much needed.
Got the spear equipped, goddess ring equipped. And here come the reinforcements. Fortunately, they are not ambush spawns. There are ambush spawns on this map, but not these.
Attack the enemy from behind.
I've got to make my name known to Her Majesty through distinguished service.
I'm not really sure why they
That
teleport
is
in.
Acheron, a minor Alliance noble. If he has allied with the Empire, then we must destroy him.
Kind of took a lot of damage there. Hope that's not a problem.
I, Lawrence Hellman
Hi,
Gloucester,
Lawrence.
have arrived to join the battle in my father's stead.
Thanks for making your way here. Annihilate the enemy with the rest of them.
So unlike Ash, we actually have to kill Lorenz. We have no choice in the matter. I mean, I guess if I had recruited him in part 1, then I could spare him, but... Alright, I think, yeah, we do survive a hit here. So that's actually alright, because we can get out of range of all the other enemies. actually does raise a question to my mind, though. From here, I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I were over here, let's see, not here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's worse. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, good dodge. We've got double stacked healing here, so. Oh, right, we can actually go here. Actually, what I could do... If I go here, then Lorenz should approach me, and he does not have a ranged weapon. If he approaches me, then I don't have to go as far out of my way to get to him. Let's try that. It means we take potentially an extra 12 damage, but that should be okay. I'm not sure where this guy's gonna go exactly. Probably just come down here, I would guess. Alright, so now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is definitely better. But Constance, cool. Okay, so we're gonna continue to try to stay out of range of the like fort reinforcement thing. But I don't know if it's important. Or sorry, not the fort, the ballista. Which is like this inner area. Like basically not going past these walls. But I don't think it's important that we avoid like spawning the archers that show up here at this point, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the range of that archer, because he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, which is the same as this guy's range. So we can use that as a proxy for what's safe, although this spot... No, actually, he can attack that spot too. So yeah, let's start with Constance taking out this guy. So these guys are part of the reason that I gave her all those speed carrots, because they have 28 AS. They're pretty tough to take down. Balthus can't quite run around them, if I recall correctly. I think he... Oh, he's like... Oh, no, yeah, I was looking at his HP. Right, he's one damage short. I guess if I gave him a different battalion, maybe, but in any case, just easier to do it this way, I think. Come over here. We're gonna want, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think is what we're gonna want to do with Linhardt. I guess we can actually do that now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that way.
So sorry.
Bump. So now, what I'm thinking is maybe I end up moving Yuri down this way, and if I put him here to attack Acheron, he's going to be the one that kills Acheron. I want to get this guy out of the way first. I'm going to do that. And I want to give him support with Constance's bolting. So I'm going to equip that before I go kill this guy. We can take this guy out with Seteth. Seteth ends up over here. That's fine, although I wonder whether I would rather have... Let's see, if this guy does come down to here, he's here. Shamir... Can definitely attack him from a number of these spots from where she is. We don't necessarily need to move her down a spot. Seth being able to get to here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't necessarily seem that important, but I can't get him to where Shamir is anyway. So I think we'll go with that spot. So, Axe of Oaken Visara, one shot, boom. Okay. And that should set Yuri up. Do that. I think he needs the Brave Bow.
As they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not in for a beating.
Yes,
am I?
you are. Alright. We want happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That works nicely to take out this guy here.
We will control.
Yeah, okay.
Enemies approaching. We need.
Oh, oops, I triggered the ballista guy. I forgot. I should rewind that.
Why not?
Okay, she can get there either way, so it's fine. I could easily kill the ballistician,
I'm in control.
like in the general sense of like he's easy to kill, but getting somebody into position to actually do that is annoying. Like Violet could do it, but Violet's busy and it's hard to get anybody else over there. So Constance could do it with bolting, but I want to kill these other enemies. So instead, we are not doing that. Let's have Balthus take out this guy. Alright, so Constance is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't really have a good great spot for her. I guess the other thing I could do is like move Shamir across, but then she doesn't get to attack. Doesn't seem great. Unless I like traded for the Fetters of Dromi, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, she can't get far enough. I could have done it before I attacked with Seth, though. That's actually kind of tempting. Linhardt. Is Linhardt gonna need them? Well, she can trade Linhardt the March Ring. I'm almost positive he's not going to need the remove from this point forward. Yeah, let's do that, actually.
Let's clean up.
Alright, I think she kills with the Brave Bow. I think she also kills with Silver Bow. Hunter's Volley? Oh, no. Huh. Okay, well. Brave Bow it is.
Huh. Impressive.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Alrighty.
Sunshine.
Let's re-equip your bolting. We can just go ahead and do this. And so you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Guide me well.
Means you get above. Let's do
Why not?
the happy kill first, maybe, just so I don't screw this up.
I'm in control.
The mastery for Darkflyer is definitely disappointing. Like, you get a skill that you already have that's, like, not that good. Eh. the axe.
I'm in.
As they say.
Oh wait, I'm not supposed to move there. Right. Alright, go up here. And then Flame,
Onward.
I think, is not safe on that spot. Put her here. I mean, ultimately, I think maybe it's better to put her here. If this guy comes down, I think it's better to put her here.
You think we'll let you take this bridge from us?
It appears enemy soldiers are stationed in the
Yeah.
fortress.
Yeah, there he goes. Alright, and I think this does mean, unfortunately,
What's my
that we
strategy?
can't kill Lorenz without healing risk-free. However, we might be able to get some damage on him with like, flame. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or just go down to here. Did you take damage? Oh, from using the Fetters of Dromi. I didn't even think about that. Huh. Okay. Well. Whatever. Maybe I'm going to regret not giving Yuri thing, because I could totally, like, well, I'm to get attacked by that paladin. And even as it is, yeah, it's turn 3, like, he can't even get there in 2 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, never mind. It doesn't matter. If I could take out all 4 of these guys, which I totally cannot, then I could send, like, Happy down there. Seteth. I don't think you can block the reinforcement. Like, I think they'll just pop away, but I haven't actually tried it, so I guess that would be another option, but... Let's see. Balthus could take this guy out for sure. We have not triggered the, ballisticians. The other option is trigger the ballistician and... Well, we've got Shamir here. A lot of ways to play this. Like I said, we could use Flame to chip Lorenz, set up the kill for Byleth, and then she can, like, come over here where this paladin can't hit her. Let's take off Lorenz's range and put on this guy's. Yeah, so she'd be safe in there. She's got 34 res, so, like, these guys aren't doing anything to her, and they don't have seal skills either, so I'm totally fine with them attacking her. I guess I don't know that she's actually going to do so much damage to Lorenz. 16 at most. Is that even enough? That might not be enough. Just barely not enough unless we do Tempest Lance. Tempest Lance. Which we can obviously do, so that's fine. So Tempest Lance, we only need 11 damage. How fast are these guys? Probably too fast for Flame to get double no matter what. Which means I'd rather have Excalibur equipped anyway. Just for the extra damage, I guess. Or we send Shamir up there and have her attack. I'd want to get the fetters off of her because of the damage. But she could then... Actually, she can totally non-enemy phase this guy. He's too fast. He doesn't do too much damage to her. In fact... He wouldn't kill her even after she takes another 10 damage, so it wouldn't necessarily matter. But... So if I do send Yuri over here, he will at least get to enemy phase the guy coming out of here, which is more XP for him. And at this point, chapter, it's all he's really got going for him anyway. If I put him here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he can get to this guy next turn if we don't kill him. So I think it is not in range to get attacked by him. So I think that's what I'm gonna go for, although I don't know. Yeah, so the problem is he can't actually kill this guy. That's not so great. Let's see. I think this guy like has identical stats to the reinforcement. So 41 attack, and 51 attack. It's way too much damage. So we could lure this guy out, let him attack Yuri, but he can't withstand the attacks from both. We could move like one space forward, take the hit, and then like kill the guy, the reinforcement next turn maybe. But none of that seems terribly important compared to what's going on up here, so I guess I should focus on that. Balthus hits this guy, then the reinforcement just comes up and shoots Balthus, which isn't like a big deal, but... Something else I should look at, I'm pretty sure is going to be the case is, yeah, Seth cannot quite kill this guy with a Brave Axe. Almost certainly Constance can kill him, yeah. So that's certainly an option. Constance kills this guy. We could have... We have Seth come down here. Is there any way that we could screen him with Balthus? Balthus can't get far enough. I'm guessing... He actually does one-shot this guy with Rushing Blow. Okay. 1, 2, 3... So we could end up with Balthus here. If we do that, that guy is going to show up, that Ballistician. And then we're going to have to deal with that. Which could be what Shamir does. We have Constance kill this guy, Shamir kills the Ballistician, Flayn chips Lorenz, Byleth finishes. Byleth should not be in a range to die to this guy. Yeah, so that is fine. These guys won't be able to reach her. So she can block this guy off from being able to get to, like, Shamir or Constance, whoever. Is Flame doing any damage to these guys? I guess that's not a question. She's doing a little bit of damage. So, I mean, that's good to know. Let's see. I don't want... Oh, we've also got Happy here. Right. Happy could kill this guy. And then just motor on through. That probably makes more sense. Maybe we don't even summon the Ballista guy then. We just... Sure... If Balthus survives against a combination of these two... So if he gets hit by the archer, it's 13 damage. I don't think it's doubling him if he's not using a hand axe. Well, he'd have to unequip the Vajra Mushti, but I don't think that's a problem because he can probably one round with the Iron Gauntlets easily. Yeah, so then this guy's got 47 attack. So he's not even doing 20 damage. Yeah, he'd be totally fine. Okay, so we have Balthus kill this guy, we have Happy kill this guy. Seteth. Not sure what Seteth does then. I mean, he could try to kill this guy with like a crit. And hope he gets it. And if he does, then we can have Constance do... I don't know exactly what Constance would do. We've also got Linhardt available to contribute something. Potentially we can dance for Constance and kill this guy. Lots of options. And Shamir's not busy if we don't summon the Ballistician, also. Awesome. We still had the Fetters of Drummy. We could, on Linhardt, we could potentially like dance for Yuri without compromising our position, but I don't really want to do that, so I think I won't. Unfortunately, I didn't give him any swords, so that's be a mistake. In retrospect, all right, I'm gonna go for this at the very least. And I'm gonna block this off. Oh, hello. There is a sniper over there. Okay. So I guess we're stopping. We're either stopping here or we're dancing for Happy. I don't mind. Well, if I do want to kill this guy, I should probably do it with Constance, which means dancing for her. So I guess I won't dance for Happy. Another option here is to just send Balthus around and have Seteth take the kill on this guy. Still have that silver axe. I could do this without the axe of Uka and Visara, but maybe Brave Axe will certainly do it. Oh, we got Diamond Axe, that's right. We can go for that. Same hit rate, okay. We could rescue Balthus. And then have him punch something. I don't know what. Alright, I'm gonna go for this anyway.
Haven't withered away just yet.
Alright, he is not in range of the sniper because of this tower thing. Nice. Okay. Just turn those on.
I'm awake.
Yeah, so here's another question. I'm pretty sure Shamir can't kill these guys. No. Although, something I should have thought about, maybe, is that if I chipped, or if I had her kill this guy, like, with help, then she could probably run up and kill this guy. But, yeah, whatever. I assume Balthus is still going to be 1 damage short because he's going to have the same stats. 32 protection, 57 attacks, so it's 25 times 2 again. Oh, it's not even... Yeah. Not even that close. Unless this guy has different stats. Oh, he does. Or she, whatever. That's an extra 6, so here it's 28 times 2. That is a kill. So Balthus could run up and kill that enemy. Alright, let me just throw on a bunch of ranges here and turn off this guy's range. I just want to make sure I'm not like throwing him into something. Just I could rescue him with Constance. If I do that here, he pops over there and he can run through after I kill the front one. Okay. Sounds good. Oh. I thought he was gonna go here, and now he's... Okay. Whatever, I can just do it in the other order, it's fine.
Sunshine.
Linhardt can trade with Shamir. So we can get the feathers back. Just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, so she needs to stop where she is. I don't think he actually needs... this, but now Shamir won't take damage, so that'll be nice. And we can maybe use Shamir to attack Lorenz, and then Flame can like heal or rescue or something. Alright. You... oh man, you have so much rescue range. It's disgusting. Oh, that's not in it, though. Okay. Now, if we go to here... we're actually only getting attacked by the mages anyway. That's totally fine. Should be. She even doubles them, which means they won't come after her if they can help it. It also means she's going to run out of fire charges. I hope she doesn't like auto-equip bolting after that. That'd be pretty stupid. I don't know what the logic is there. Of course, she might proc Crest of Noah half a dozen times or something, but probably won't. Okay, Balthus.
Oh, yeah.
Glad you're excited. Would she actually kill them? 51, 24 times 2, yeah. 23 times 2, yeah. Good. Yeah, she would. Okay, Shamir.
Let's clean up.
So if we put Shamir here, then she gets to fight one of these guys. I think I'm fine with that. I don't think I want to use the ballista, but I guess I can look at... Oh, I'm not even allowed to attack Lorenz. Okay, right. Heavy draw is enough. Let's go with that. Oh wait, she was getting doubled by these guys, wasn't she? 32 attack. 14 times 2. Hold on. Iron Bow, 23 AS. Yeah, she's getting doubled. So 32 attack. I guess this guy can't even get to Constance. She's taking 28 damage, which is not dead. I'd rather, though, that they go suicide into Constance. Not really, honestly. I think she doesn't really need much more training, but Shamir and her... I guess I can also use the killer bow. I mean, she crits, she still doesn't kill. Which is actually kind of unfortunate, but it means that she might kill on enemy phase, which would be cool.
To oppose the Empire at a time like this would be entirely too reckless.
Okay.
What's my strategy?
It's been a while, Professor. If this were anywhere but a battlefield, I would offer you tea. I've no choice but to follow the Empire if I wish to live.
Follow the Empire if you wish to live. Oh, I didn't mean to cut him off. I kind of forgot that he was going to have a line there. Oh, speed. Did she get defense, though? I think she got defense. No, I think she didn't get defense. Dang it. I'm not sure, but... Okay, so yeah, we could rescue...
Onward.
If we rescued Linhardt from right here, where would he go? No. But, are they just not gonna attack? Is that the deal? Surely they're gonna attack. But I think what I'm gonna do instead is fortify. Probably don't need to, but I don't really see an immediately relevant rescue either. I guess rescuing Happy could be useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Happy... Rescuing Happy would be useful because then we have the option to use her Warp Byleth next turn to kill Ladislava. So I think actually I'm going to do that. If I go here, it's maybe too far. By 1 square. That's... Right. And she didn't get farther away from the enemies down here if she ends up wanting to fly. Well, sort of. But she can still come down and kill this guy if she wants, so that's good. Alright, and yeah, Yuri's stuck way in the back and just gets to double this guy with an iron bow. Or... well... he doesn't have a killer bow, so I'm just gonna have to go with that. Oh, right, it's not an archer. Whoops. Didn't matter, but... no kill. Oh, but we got the Deathblow mastered. Yeah, they are gonna ignore Constance. Too smart. Ooh, nice. Got the kill. Actually, maybe that's a bad thing.
A hard life.
'Cause he has nothing else he can attack. And yeah, he can't attack anything. That's actually, yeah, I think that's a bad thing. He can't build up his class mastery again. Like, he could have shot the guy again. Oh well. Alright, so now we want to set up to kill Ladislava. Byleth is maybe just short, although she did, I think she got strength? Check. But is maybe just short of being able to kill with the Thunderbrand. But is pretty likely to crit or activate Crest of Flames or something. So I might bank on that and then rewind if it doesn't happen. So right now she's got 54 attack. So 14 times 4 is, what, is 40 and 56? 6 damage short? Yeah. I thought... oh, maybe she didn't get strength, and I thought I remembered her being 2 damage short. I guess it doesn't matter. Balthus cannot get to anything. Disappointing. Could probably double this guy with a hand axe. Not kill him though. It's not super valuable. So we are... Flame, do you still have rescue charges? Yes. So between Happy and Flame, we should be able to get Byleth in position. Well, between... We won't need to use both of them, just one of them, but... another question. Constance... Constance is 2 squares away, or 1 if we trade her for the Caduceus Staff, from being able to attack Ladislava directly if we need to. I mean, she can also use bolting. The accuracy is not great, though. I'm hoping that I can avoid that. But, yeah, it's really too bad that these both, like, went... If one of these had come down this way, I could have Balthus kill him without needing to use somebody to reposition. I guess it's possible I can dance for him, but then the question is, like, is he the most important person for me to dance for? I don't really know. If anything, I might want to get Catherine to level 30. I think she... There's no way to, like, see that, right? Like, view unit is that thing. Yeah, that's annoying. Another thing I should check is if I want...
Why not?
To go get the thing. Here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 space short. 1 space short. A couple things here, I guess. I guess I could trade Seteth up with March Ring for the Fetters of Dromi. Jameer's got the March Ring. Linhardt's got the Fetters of Dromi. Trading them to Constance so that she can get into range of Ladislava is also something else I would need, or at least want to consider. Actually, Shamir might...
Think this through.
Never mind. Does she not have something that adds extra... I guess she doesn't have, Deadeye. It's too bad. Well, I'm thinking I'd rather get kills than a talisman, probably. So, because I am going to have to sacrifice a little bit much to do that. So I think forget that, and there is at least one kill available for Flame if we want to do that. We probably do. Though Happy is further from a level, maybe it makes more sense to rescue Flame. So if we do that, we rescue Byleth to like here. She's 1 square short. Unless I rescue her here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, so we can do it with Flame. We don't need to use Warp. So probably we go for a kill with Happy then. Which could be over here or over here. How many rescue charges do you have left? You have 2. Oh. So we could rescue Balthus and rescue Byleth, and then maybe Flame levels off of that. I don't know how much XP that gives. And if we put Flame like here, and then dance for her, we can trade the Fetters of Drumming to Constance in case that ends up mattering. So that works for me. Alright, let's go ahead and let Shamir take this kill. Should be easy enough.
Strength is all for a murder.
And Flame. Rescue Balthus. Doink. A doink. Oh, that was enough by itself. Okay, cool.
They say experience feeds growth.
Yeah, I've heard that. Okay, off to here. Come down here. Trade that over. Dance.
Oh, lovely.
A little too far away. Rescue. Let's just double check what this looks like. Oh! Where's that +2 damage coming from? 54 attack. Where is that coming from? Oh, right. Why is that not during combat? It deals 2 extra damage. So, like, if it's not during combat, then it doesn't affect your attack value. Okay, I did not remember if I ever even knew that that was the thing. Huh. So I guess she did get speed or strength. A strength level up. Okie dokie. Well, that makes things a lot more straightforward. So what we want to do... So ideally... Oh, right, we can use the Fetters of Drumming. Right, of course. To get... Oh, that's still not in range. Still need the Caduceus Staff. Okay, or we need to have bolting equipped. Yeah, that's the easier thing. We can just kill something with bolting. Never mind the fetters. Oh, but I don't have the accuracy ring. Do you have the accuracy ring? You do. Okay. I'll probably want that then. Alright, let's... Oh, hey, let's do this. And then...
Guide me well.
Seteth. I think the easiest kill for you to pick up is going to be just Axe of Oaken Visar on this guy. Still no level for Catherine. Blah, blah, blah. Despite the fact that she's got the experience ring. Rip, rip, rip. Alright, so I want to trade accuracy ring over to...
Guess all the fighting paid off.
Yay!
Your timing's spot on.
Like that. Whip it. So much for my clever Fetters or Drummy trade strats. And kill something. Yeah, these guys are obviously easy kills. That's probably about it. Oh, sniper. I think they're all the same level, so they're all worth the same XP, but maybe being tier 3 matters. I'm gonna try to hit this guy. Nice. Nice. Magic and speed. Yes. Okay. And we just got... Yeah, Yuri. Poor Yuri. Yuri did nothing to deserve being unable to kill anybody this turn, but...
To repay Her Majesty's favor, I will not let you pass.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that.
Watch and learn.
Lady Edelgard, I'm sorry.
Goddess, please forgive the sins of the enemy leaders and the brave soldiers who followed their orders.
That's more sympathy than he normally shows for the enemies. He's pretty... Like, Seth is pretty gung-ho about, like, kill all these fools, but this time, yeah, backing off a little bit. Alright, I guess I'll see what the story is. I feel like, fortunately for recording purposes, I feel like most of the, like, whatever's going to happen with the story and whatever differences there might be is pretty apparent in the after chapter stuff, as opposed to what you get like at the beginning of the next chapter or what have you. I guess I'm going to go take a look at that.
Somehow we managed to capture the great
Somehow.
Bridge of Murden. To see the Imperial Army hold its ground until every last soldier
Well, that's not
fell.
what happened.
That is true dedication. It is clear that Edelgard is not some cruel emperor who holds her people in a vice-like grip. There is something more driving our foes. From here on out, our journey will not be an easy one.
Excuse me, sir. Gilbert is
Gilbert.
here.
Gilbert? What was he doing all this time? We had better go and meet with him.
That is different.
So, you've captured the Great Bridge of Murden. I'm impressed that you were able to break through their defenses.
Save your praise, Gilbert. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Why are you here? Why now?
I am once again in the service of Dimitri. He was in hiding in Fraldaria's territory, where he was biding his time for a counteroffensive.
Dimitri is alive?
Gasp.
Yes, he was to be executed in Ferdiad, but Dadu stepped forward to rescue him. I am here today by command of Dimitri himself. We realize that our enemies are the same, and that it may be advantageous to join forces.
I see. I shall hear you out.
We are preparing to advance against the Empire. Will you join us as we march toward the Imperial capital? If that is too much to ask, then at least allow us to freely cross the Great Bridge of Murden.
Well, this is surprisingly straightforward. Why would we not join? But Sadith is gonna probably reject if I say sure. Yeah.
Hold a moment. We have just finished a fierce battle, and our forces are few. To march straight for the main body of the Imperial army and challenge them? It is too soon. I am happy to allow safe passage over the bridge, but to lend our aid asks too much of us. Is that not so?
God.
If you would be willing to wait a few months, we might be able to offer something more.
I am afraid His Highness is not able to stop his advance.
Is that because he's crazy?
I am afraid we cannot join you. Please, send our regards to Dmitri.
I understand. It's unfortunate that we were not able
This
to
is
secure
ridiculous.
the help of the Knights of Seros. Still, I'm grateful that we can cross the Great Bridge of Murden safely. Thank you for that. This will be a fight to the death. It is highly likely that we
Yeah,
will
you're just
meet
going
our
on a
end.
suicide run, I
wish
guess.
you both the best of luck in the battles ahead.
And may the goddess protect you as well.
It must be because he's like foaming at the mouth or something, but it's just really silly. Like, the only way that that makes sense...
Part 2. Silver Snow. Harpstring Moon. The Impregnable Fortress.
Impregnable Fortress. Wait. Is that the one in...
After seizing
Is that
the
Aryan
Great
Road?
Bridge of Murden, the Resistance Army starts making preparations to invade Imperial territory when a surprising piece of information comes to light.
Like, are we gonna go back into the kingdom? Well, in any case, yeah, the only way that that makes sense is if Dmitri is, like, dead set on attacking now, and, like, is somehow Gilbert and Sedith both know that he's going to lose, and he's going to lose even if we help him. But...
Emergency! In Gronderfield! There's a...
Wait,
It's...
but... Oh, so we not doing Gronderfield? We just like, oh, there was a battle and they all died? Like, sort of thing? Like, off screen? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, what was I gonna say? If Sedith and Gilbert somehow both know that Dmitri will definitely lose, even if we help him, and even though they didn't, like, really communicate such, and Gilbert, it wasn't like Gilbert was like, hey, just so you know, it was like, yeah, we're just gonna, like, attack him, we're hoping to join forces, like, unless that is the case, why wouldn't we join forces with them? Like, why would we think, like, oh, we're going to be better off building up whatever that means and attacking in a few months with no particular other help that is, like, coming over the course of those few months versus, like, we go now and we have the kingdom people that, like, help us. Like, it just... What? Like...
We are in the middle of a military conference. Please, calm yourself
can't.
and tell us what is the
You
matter.
can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Yes, sir. It seems the Kingdom and Alliance armies clashed with Imperial forces on Gronder Field. Amid the chaos of three armies battling each other out there, the Imperial army was routed. Edelgard sustained heavy wounds and retreated to Enbar.
Well then, I suppose...
Sir, the Kingdom army was also decimated, and His Highness Dmitri has been counted among the dead.
What?
Yeah.
The Alliance sustained heavy casualties as well, and the whereabouts of their leader, Claude,
Claude just
unknown.
left.
Unknown?
guess this is the most remarkable piece of news, but...
It must have been a brutal fight. To have lost His Highness. How tragic. Our only solace is that Edelgard sustained severe injuries. This is all quite unexpected, but we must find a way to use this situation to our advantage. The Empire's main force has suffered a mighty blow. Edelgard will most certainly avoid the front lines. Now is the time for us to infiltrate the Empire and aim for the capital.
But what will happen to the Lords of the Old Kingdom and Alliance territories?
They have lost many leaders and soldiers. I'm sure they must be hard at work rebuilding. We will foster cooperation by aiding them through the local churches. The remaining Lords of the Kingdom and Alliance must join together to form one union. And you should be the one to lead them. What do you say? Indeed, it is a question for another day. We must focus on our battle with the Empire. For now, what is our next course of action?
Doesn't matter what I say, you're gonna tell me anyway. But, like, okay, so there was the battle, so we don't do Gronder, apparently, which is, it's good that they don't come up with some ridiculous reason for us to fight Dimitri and Claude, but I don't... What was Claude doing there? Did Dimitri convince Claude to come along? Because, like, in that case, it's even more ridiculous that we wouldn't join with Dimitri. Like, what the heck? This makes no sense. Jeez. Oh, he liked that.
We must choose a place within the Empire that will give us solid defenses for our front line. That will become the foothold for our invasion of the capital. There is one massive fortress that boasts the greatest defenses in the Empire, Fort Mercius. But we will stand no chance if we attack by traditional means. We must gather everyone and devise a plan of attack.
My recollection is that Fort Mercius was not very impregnable, but... I guess neither was Aryan Road.
It has been a lifetime, hasn't it, Professor?
Ah!
Yes, I thought so too. I wanted to slice her throat, but I did not get the chance. I let people die, and yet I still stand. Rodrigue, Gustav.
Oh, Dedue died? I guess that stands to reason.
You sound just like Rodrigue. A reason. Everyone gives such complicated advice, and I can never quite grasp it all. That is why, Professor, I came here to explain my decision.
Well, that was my question.
I have no resources to take back the kingdom capital, much less to defeat the Empire. And that is why...
Professor, you will catch a cold sleeping in a place like this.
Did Dimitri knock me out? Wait.
Is something the matter? I am the only one here.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe Dimitri punched me so hard I passed out.
But if someone did come here to see you, that person only wanted you to see their face. Perhaps they wanted you to guide them.
I don't even get to know what his decision was. Man, what a joke. Well, okay, we've finally gotten to some stuff that's like legitimately different from the other routes, I will say. So I'm gonna have to like maybe actually start putting some stuff back in at the beginning, like, because like now, like, they didn't explain what the heck was going on, which means they probably will explain it, you know, when we actually do this. Like, they'll be like, oh, you know, this is what that was about. I don't know. So I might actually need to start including some of the pre-battle story stuff again, but I guess we'll see I say again, but I don't think I've done it yet. Well, in any case, that will do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. We're probably going straight into Chapter 17 next episode, since there's not any paralogs. Probably, even if there was a quest battle, it wouldn't be worth showing anyway. So yeah, that will... In fact, I don't think I'm going to get any other paralogs, period. So we're in the home stretch here, I guess. Anyway, yeah, that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for Chapter 17. Until then.